Hi guys, Stuart here, also known as Livid-Terminator, and welcome back to a new gameplay video. Today we are going to be starting a new series about the game Prison Architect. It was just released, well, it was finally out of beta and alpha and all those testing on October 2nd. And if you don't know what Prison Architect is, it's basically a game where you build a virtual prison and you can hire guards to control riots and all sorts of stuff like that. But if you don't understand, you can just follow along here. So I chose a medium plate to build our prison on, and it looks like our workers here are coming in, but when you first start the prison, you want to turn off your prisoner intake so that no prisoners come on the first day. So let's just close that down, and next thing you want to go into your reports. Go into your reports. Hello? Okay, here we are. So we're back in our reports, and go into grants, and you will see you can get money if you select all these. So we're going to select a basic detention center so that we can get a holding, and to get our $30,000, we need a holding cell, a shower, a yard, a kitchen, canteen, at least 2 guards and 2 cooks. And we're also going to do administrative center because we need to build 2 officers, we need offices, we need a warden, we need to unlock finance through the bureaucracy, and we need to hire an accountant. So we are going to start off with the administrative center by planning it out with our plan tool right here. We're going to go into walls, and we are going to build our offices somewhere down here. Yeah. And we're going to build a 35 by what? We need 2 wide hallways, and then the offices need to be 4 by 4. So 7, 8. That should work. I think that's including the walls. Yeah, it is. So this is going to be our office building here, and we will easily be able to plan out where we want our warden and accountant and all those guys to be, and we're going to clear out a way here so that we can get a door, and we are going to start building our offices. So they need to be 4 by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And we're just going to build more than 2 offices so that we'll be better off in the late game. And obviously this office is too small, so we're going to need to increase it by 2. And this should be a complete office. So now we have a whole office block here. And later on, we will need a staff room, so we're just going to make it an extra 10 by 9, but we're going to delete this. And we are going to add a futurist, we're going to make it look like we're going to add a doorway there, but we really aren't. So we're going to need a door here, and we're going to need a door there for each office. So we'll just put down the planning with our objects. Yeah. Alright. Now that we're done with that, I think it's time that we start building the foundations for our office. So we're going to build it, and we're going to build all of it, and it's going to be out of concrete. And we are gonna need, where is it? Objects. We're gonna need a staff door because prisoners could break in if it was just like a regular, whoops. If it was just like a regular door like these are. But I'm gonna just make regular doors for the inside just so that the staff members, don't get annoyed or anything. And we're also going to fix something in our planning here. So, see, we need walls here, and where is it? Here. Damn. Alright, so now we are finally going to be able to make the foundations for this. So, what? It was going to be from here to here. Alright, so, and there. Alright. So we're going to put the time on super fast mode. We did turn off our prisoner intake, so we will not be getting any prisoners. And while they're building that, we are going to need a power room so we can power a whole prison. So I found what works best for that. What works best for that would probably be a 10 by 20. So we're going to have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 by 20. And it's going to be 20 counting from the inside, but 10, so it's really going to be 8 high, 8 by 20, but Yeah. So we're gonna need a door there. So we're just gonna put down our object tool, and the actual like power supply stations themselves will be 3x3. So we have, whoops, let's just scratch that. We have our power. This is going to be our power box, and we're going to need 2 spaces in between it and our water. And then we have room over here, future time to improve on that, maybe build a second one later if we need to. All right, so this is finished, and the door should be installing soon. But what I've noticed is that 2 doors are being installed there. That's kind of weird. We're gonna bulldoze that. I don't door. We're gonna dismantle this, and we're also gonna dismantle this door. I guess there was some sort of glitch. Yeah, with the doors here. So we're just gonna dismantle all these doors. Okay, so we have our power station layout. So we're gonna give that its foundations. And we're 6 minutes in. And obviously we are gonna give it a staff door so that none of the prisoners can get in. Need to put that down before the foundations build. And okay, that door kind of failed. We need to turn it. So we're gonna dismantle that. And then once it's dismantled, we're gonna turn it so that it's even with that. So now we need to start actually building our offices. So we're gonna have each office made out of brick. So we're just gonna fill in our planning here. That's what I really like about the planning tool. It doesn't cost any money, and you can easily see where you want to build your cells or offices or anything like that. Alright, so now that we have those installed, I want to check if these doors are just boxes of doors. Yeah, so those are all boxes of doors, so we need to actually put down our doors, which won't fit for some reason, but we are going to install a door there, and we are going to dump all these boxes, and we're going to get back to, oh, don't dump that. This is a door, this is a real door, this is a real door. Wait, let me make sure. That's a real door. That is a box of doors. And this is a door. Alright, so it looks like the foundations for this building have been completed. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into our objects. We are going to put down a staff door right here just for future reference. And we're going to add our brick walls in to divide the 2 sectors. We may need to expand it later, but I think it's about time that we can finally get our power station installed right here, and we can get our water pumps installed right here. So we've been working on full speed mode right here. I think, yeah, it's getting dark, but no worries. We will need to build a brick wall there. I don't know why it didn't build. It's kind of weird. Alright, so it looks like all of our doors have been installed correctly. Yep. And along with that brick wall. So now our only concern is power. So what we're going to need some capacitors so that, so that we can get more power overall, and so that we don't have a blackout on our first day. So we just need to hook up all these capacitors to the cables. Yep. Whoop. Alright, so now we can finally run our cables up through this room here so that we can get our power installed and all sorts of stuff. Alright, so we also have our water station installed, and those require large pipes, and we're going to need to run our large pipes up to our prison, which is going to be up here. And now that we have all of our offices planned out, we are going to start putting the materials down in an office. So an office needs a, where is it? We need an office desk in each office room. Office desk, office desk, office desk. Nope. Office desk, office desk, and in all the other rooms. Now we also need chairs for each worker, or for our warden and accountants and lawyers and all those guys. that we are going to be hiring to work here. Oops. And for some reason it's putting down 2. I know why, because I need to be slower when I move. Alright, so they also need a filing cabinet. So we're just going to place a filing cabinet down in each corner like this. Bam, bam, and bam. Alright, so after that, we are going to turn all these rooms into offices. Yeah. Alright, so now all these have been turned into offices. So now when we go into staff, we can hire our warden, the lobbyist. So we're going to stick him in this far end office. And here he is. He's running around, but we also unlock bureaucracy in the process. And remember that grant that we took? We need to unlock finance. And while we're at it, we will also need to unlock maintenance, because we will need workers, or we will need groundskeepers and stuff, because as you can see, our office room is kind of getting a little dirty around this area. So once those guys are unlocked, we will be able to have we will be able to have staff, like the janitors, running around cleaning everything. And before I forget, we will need a staff room. Yeah, but we're gonna build that later. I'm just gonna remind myself that we need one. And I think it's about time that we start working on our prison. So let's go into our walls here. We're going to make our prison just as long as our staff room. And prison cells are 2 by 3. So we're going to need this to be 8 high, because we're going to try to fit 10 high, actually. Because we're going to try to fit, like, pretty much our cells are going to be like this. So they need to be 3 high. So 1, 2, 3, bam, 1, 2, 3. Let's make this 1 higher, or 2 higher, actually. So that we can have a 2-space walkway for our prisoners. And yeah, so if we have a cell here, 1, 2, 3, bam, and 1, 2, 3, bam. Yeah, we will be able to have cells all along here. So I need to check how much are the foundations going to be for this area. Only $10,000. All right. That is fine, because we need to spend another $10,000 on our foundations for our main area. So we're going to have 4 different wings. So right here are going to be some fences, and they're going to lead off into our different cell blocks and stuff. And obviously later we'll be able to expand out this whole entire area if I continue the series. Alright, so we're going to give them a 2-space walkway here. So how long is this? It's 45. Alright, so it looks like the middle, there isn't really a middle, but there is a double middle, and that looks about right. And we're going to have our prisoners walk out into here. We're going to have a cell door here, bam, bam, and we're going to make this one more. And we're going to lead them into like the main area with our all sorts of stuff like the kitchen and the canteen and all that stuff. So we are now going to build that, and we're going to make it, I think, about 15 high. Whoa, oops, that was an accident. Alright, let's see here. So we're going to bring it down to here. And yeah, that looks even. No, it doesn't. Because there's 1, 2, 3 spaces on this side, and there's 1 space open on this side. So we're going to make this one bigger. We're going to delete all those plannings. Alright, now this is starting to look even. I think that is, yeah, that looks right in the middle. Alright, so we're going to need our kitchen, and we need the kitchen to be close to the supplies area, and we're going to make it a 5 by 5. So this is going to be our designated kitchen area. You know what, let's make that a little bigger. We're going to need it to be a little bigger. And we're just going to delete all the nasty stuff. Alright, so this is going to be our kitchen. We are going to have our canteen. Let's see. How about all the way through here? So we're going to have 2 entrances to our canteen so that our prisoners don't get mad at each other and all that kind of stuff. We will definitely expand our canteen later. We're going to add a door there, and a door there, so that prisoners coming from any direction will be able to get into our canteen. And what else do we need? We also need a holding cell, so I think that needs to be 5 by 5, so that needs to be 6. Going down. Whoops. I need to make that one more higher. One more high. And we're going to designate this whole area to be our shower room, because I know the prisoners, yeah, they like to have a big shower room. So we're going to make it 3 entrances. Oh, never mind. It's really uneven. And, let's see here. How can we split this up? So, bam, 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 bam. Alright, that's good. So we can have, there are going to be no doors, but there are going to be drains. And the drains are going to be along here. Yeah, and then we'll figure out our shower, like, deal later. So, how about, like, somewhere like that. And then we're just going to have shower heads all along there. What else do we need? So, we need a holding cell, a yard, a kitchen, a canteen, 2 guards. Alright, so we're already ahead of schedule here. All we need is a yard and where, I think if we look at their regime here, they have eat and then yard time. So we're gonna make the yard right outside of the canteen. And we're gonna make a pretty decently sized yard. And those are gonna be fences. So we need a pretty big yard because prisoners like freedom. And yeah. And we will also need an infirmary, and we're going to have our infirmary right here. We will need, what else? We're going to need a door for that room, and the prisoners, they'd like a common room. So this area is our kitchen. That's our shower. Let's put a common room right here. And we are also going to have a visitation room so that our prisoners can meet up with their families every now and then. So we're just going to make this a door. So this is going to be our Supermax 3 million prison. We will need 2 guards and 2 cooks. So let's start with the foundations. So we're going to need brick building. And we're going to need foundations for all of this. 12,000. We're going to need to separate these foundations, actually. Whoops. Delete that. Delete that. Delete these. We're going to need foundations here, here, and pretty much for the rest of this. So what? We are down to $6,000 to make this work. So what we need is an accountant, and then we'll get an extra boost of money. And I think what we're gonna do is we are gonna, yeah, we get our money, and I think we might want to take out a grant. I think that would be a smart idea. But I think first we should hire a foreman. We're gonna need to unlock janitors through the bureaucracy, and that is $2,000. So yeah, we are gonna need to take out why can't I exit? It's so weird. Oh, okay. Okay, so we're gonna need to take out a loan from the bank so that we will be able to afford all of this. And these all need entrances. So we're gonna place an entrance, a double jail door right here. And we are also gonna have one from the kitchen being a staff door. And yep, that has turned into a foundation. And let's see, what kind of loans can we take here? So, grants. Where can we take out a loan? I know you can. Our prison value, alright, staff, prisoners, intake, jobs, needs, regime, policy, grants. Let's see, maybe it's in finance. Alright, I guess not. we started off with a little big of a prison here. So, pay money into an investment fund which will ultimately give you a reasonable return on your initial sum. So, I'm not sure if that will give me the money instantly back or if it won't. Will it just give me $11,000? Okay, that would be okay. Staff well-being. Build a staff room. Hire 5 guards. Nope. What about inmate health and well-being? Alright, we're just gonna have to go with what we got here. So we have $6,000, and what do we need to do? We need to prisoner intake. We don't have any. So we need a holding cell. Alright, so let's fill in all these with bricks. We are having a little bit of money problems here, but bricks don't cost any money. So we'll be fine on that. Health and well-being. I wonder if that would be a good grant to take. I'm just thinking about that grant I looked at. I'm not too sure. So we're just going to keep on filling in these. And we're also going to build our fence, which only costs $3 per square. And what? We are going to need a large jail door going out here. Oh no, that's really expensive. I'm sorry, guys. We're going to need to work with this money here. And we're going to need electricity. Oh man, we really need money badly. Oh man. Inmate health and well-being. Please give me advance payment. Yes, this will work. 'Cause if we can just hire 2 doctors, alright. Let's take that grant. And now that we have 2, how much money are we gonna actually spend on getting... Alright, so, well, a warden and physiology. Okay, health. Okay. Someone, please help him. What room is this? This is our visit. Okay, this is going to be the common room. So we're just going to need a regular old door on that room. And how much do these doors cost? $50. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Alright, now they can finally get those the electrical cables installed. And we are going to look at, yeah, okay. The whole room is lit up. And why can't you install those? I don't know. Okay. We're just going to have to put them back. Alright, so we have some advance payment here. And for our medical ward, what? We don't want prisoners stealing anything from there. So we are going to build in our 2 medical beds. Medical beds? I require health. Alright. So, yes, our medical ward. So we got that extra boost of cash. That should help us. And I think we are going to end the episode soon, right after we get our health and our psychology. And I think that money boost will very well help us, because that will help us get this done. And we will need a janitor soon, because I mean, look at that room, it's not the best. Alright, we have our health as approved. Alright, so we can finally make our medical ward. So let's see here, we're gonna make like 30-25 minute videos. I'm gonna edit a lot of them so that they may even come down to 20 minutes. I'm hoping for the video length to be somewhere around there. We're going to have 2 beds, and we're going to hire 2 doctors. 100 per day. Yeah, we can definitely afford that. And now all we need is we need to wait until we can get psychology. And I'm just going to cut this part out while we're waiting here, because it's not really fun because we don't have really anything to do. So I will cut this out, but I am going to wait. We're going to get this psychology guy, and then we are going to end the video here. Next video, we will get a prisoner intake. I'm pretty sure on that, because we have our shower room, we have our common room. While we're waiting, I'm just going to map those out, but this part will be cut out anyways. Alright, guys, so we have our psychology approved. We just need to come down here. We're going to get our staff, and our psychologist is in his office, and we got an extra $10,000 for completing that grant, and that'll do it for episode 1 of our Prison Architect series. Yeah, and I'll see you guys next time in episode 2. Bye!